Welcome back to Opinion Journal. I'm Mary Kissel. A new study on charter schools is out, but is criticism of these kinds of schools based on fact or fiction? Assistant Features Editor David Feith, editor of Teaching America, is here. David, what is this new study out of, I believe, Stanford, and what are they trying to achieve?
Well, the study basically shows, it looks to watch charter schools and their effect on student performance over several years, and the big headline is that schools that start weak tend to stay weak, according to Stanford. The charter schools that start strong tend to stay strong.
But you say that there are some problems with these numbers. Why?
Well, there are problems with the numbers, and there are problems with the way the numbers are received. The problems with the way the numbers are received is that a lot of folks are using this as a suggestion that all charter schools, either directly or somehow implicitly, are no good. And so when states propose new charter laws, they should be opposed and things like that. That makes no sense at all, because charter schools are inherently self-correcting. They are up for reauthorization every few years, and that's a very valuable check on their quality. So studies like this can be very valuable in pointing to us where there ought to be tweaks to their authorization process and their accountability process. But to suggest that because weak charters tend to stay weak, for example, all students ought to be thrown back into the traditional public school system, where there's nothing like the self-correcting mechanisms that exist in charters, is a really odd and harmful kind of non sequitur.
Let's put up the New York Times editorial's conclusion, and I'll just read it here quickly. States that are in a hurry to expand charter schools should proceed carefully. The evidence of success is not all that ample. What do you say to that, David?
It's just not so, and the better evidence is even better for charter schools. This Stanford report, like another very prominent Stanford report a few years ago, has this crazy virtual twin process where they compare charter school students to a kind of invented virtual student in the other public schools. That's a far less rigorous method than what's called the gold standard in this kind of research, which is comparing students who applied for charter school lotteries and didn't make it in with those who applied and did get in. And those studies consistently show charters in urban areas are outperforming dramatically.
Okay, David Feith, Assistant Editorial Features Editor. Thanks for being with us.